Hey everybody, Catherine St-Pierre Physikinaction with the 8th edition of Brome County News, Fitness and Health, Children and Training, February 2015. Ready? This topic comes from a reader who asks, my son wants to start working out with weights, but I have been holding him off as it seemed to remember that recommended age for proper muscle development was after age 12. Does this sound right? The short answer I specifically sent him was, old wives' tale, he can train now, but with dumbbells, elastic, and his own body weight, as much as he wants, cardio too. Where we need to be careful is the heavy weights, more room for bad posture and error than any other reason. Children can get injured and may not be able to explain the pain properly, making the joint or muscle pain hard to diagnose. This means that they can't work properly, which hinders their usual training for a long time. With kids, we should work with many repetitions as opposed to less. Going for 2 sets of 12 repetition would be great. You could also do maximum body weight repetition with exercises such as push-ups, sit-ups, chin-ups, pull-ups, squats, and lunges. Since I know the story behind the reader and his son, I was able to keep it short and sweet. However, each group has a specific growth demand. Are you ready? Here goes. We train from the moment that we are conceived and should keep training until the day we take our last breath. So dramatic. Our bodies are constantly changing depending on our physical needs and demands at specific stages of life. A newborn will spend most of its energy on strengthening its spine and neck to be able to eventually turn over and later sit up. Once he has achieved this stage, the legs are put to the test with crawling and standing positions. As a toddler, the body goes through major changes: walking, jumping, running, throwing, skipping, dancing, ... Here, hand and eye coordination are being worked a great deal. At this stage, they are like huge sponges and will repeat or copy everything they see or hear. If possible, spend much of your free time teaching them all kinds of moves using flexibility and core strength. As preschoolers, physical and social skills are put to the top of the list. This is where team sports are introduced, the most popular being soccer, hockey, and softball. Those are pretty much related to Quebec. I don't know, probably mostly across Canada, but it's different for every country. We should also invest time and effort on individual sports and activities such as they are based knowledge for flexibility, coordination, agility, and strength. You will find this in activities such as gymnastics, figure skating, karate, athletics, swimming, ballet, etc. By age 6 to 9, children should be involved in physical activity at least an hour each day. At this age, they usually are subject to 2 periods of physical education at school where they learn rules and regulations for different types of sports. Adding extra time for playing outside, building forts, making snowmen, playing tag, or hide and go seek are all great and will help your child stay healthy while taking in the fresh air and getting their dose of vitamin D. They will also burn excess energy and calories, thus decreasing the risk of obesity-based problem and also the need for Ritalin and similar meds related to ADHD, which I've never gotten, so that explains me. At age 10 to 13, it is perfectly safe at this time to start running 5-kilometer courses, playing 2 different sports that they seem to like and appreciate, and would now want to train more specifically to increase their physical abilities that will allow them to excel at that sport. Coaches and trainers will suggest that 8 to 12 hours a week are set aside to work on different elements related to their specific sports. This is the reason we suggest that your child pick 1 or 2 sports that they like. Choosing more could cause issues with lack of recuperation time and create wear and tear on the body's tissues. It is safe for your child to start lifting weights at this time. The reasons gym do not allow kids to train under the age of 14 is not because of their inability to work, but rather that most gym equipment was designed for people measuring between 5 to 6 feet tall. Anyone under or over this height knows how complicated it is to be able to do the exercise properly. Sorry about that. Another reason is that insurance companies do not want to cover the costs related to injuries in children. Most injuries in children come from the lack of supervision and knowledge. Gyms are not daycares, and parents need to take responsibility in learning what is acceptable behavior and proper exercise posture. Kids are incredibly strong, more so than most adults when measured relative weight. We as parents need to teach and lead our children into the right path. Exercise and physical activity will allow your child to grow healthy and strong, learn skills like agility and coordination, make friends and build social circles, learn to interact with peers, follow the rules and regulations, build self-esteem and self-worth. Exercise and physical activity will also help prevent obesity and other health issues to occur. But we need to do it right. My suggestion for you is to see a kinesiologist, coach or trainer that you trust and find out what exercises are best for your child's needs. Keep in mind that eating the proper foods and getting enough sleep also plays a major role in staying healthy and fit. Listen to what your child tells you, as it may be an indication if there's a lack of nutrition or potential injuries. Sometimes they may be tired or feeling ill. Pay attention, as it may be going through a growing phase. Mostly knees and back for children. Pay attention if they're saying that their knees or back are hurting and they're tired, let them sleep. Feed them and let them sleep. Pushing is fine, but don't become the bully. Instead, keep it fun and exciting, and they will want to keep pushing forward on their own. For further information, please write me at physikinaction@gmail.com, and I will help you in the best of my knowledge. Aww. I was trying to get more formal in this article, apparently. Just a little reminder, I have calendars that I basically have to, send out, skedaddle, give out, not give out, but hand out. And you can contact me, comment, I want a calendar. This is the bikini. This is the, oops, that's the nude. Nice progression. And this is lingerie. And if you look, there's 16 months. There's 16-month calendars. I know by the time you see this, there's only going to be like 7 months left. But I still have quite a few to hand out or sell out. And for 20 bucks a pop, I'm barely making any money. That's how much it costs to make them and send them out. So if you'd like to have one, please encourage me. Don't let me have 2 full boxes in my closets for the rest of my life for my grandchildren and great-grandchildren to look at and shake their heads. Okay, I love you. Till next week.